Thermodynamics is a branch of science which deals with study of different form of energy and their interconversion. There are three terms in thermodynamics. First is system. It is defined as specified part of universe in which energy changes are taking place. Second is surrounding. The remaining portion of universe excluding the system is called surrounding. The system and surrounding can be separated by real and imaginary boundary. There are three types of system. First is open system. Second is closed system. And third is isolated system. In open system, exchange of mass and heat takes place with surrounding. In closed system, only exchange of heat takes place with surrounding. While in isolated system, there is neither exchange of mass nor heat with surrounding. Now let's talk about some properties. Intensive property. An intensive property is a property of matter that does not change as the amount of matter changes. It is bulk property, which means it is a physical property that is not dependent on the size or mass of a sample. Molar volume, boiling point, vapor pressure, and molar mass. Extensive property. An extensive property is a property that depends on the amount of matter in a sample. It does not depend upon nature of the substance, mass, volume, color, temperature, and solubility. Now we will understand enthalpy. Entropy. Enthalpy, it is defined as the sum of the internal energy, E, and the product of its pressure, P, and volume V. H is equals to E plus PV. Entropy, it is a measure of the randomness or disorder of the system. It is represented by S. Now, most important thing in thermodynamics. 4 laws of thermodynamics. 0th law of thermodynamics. When two bodies A and B are separately in thermal equilibrium with a third body, they in turn are in equilibrium with each other. First law of thermodynamics. Energy can neither be created nor destroyed, although it may be converted from one form to other. Second law of thermodynamics. In a non-isolated system, the total energy of both the system and its surrounding must increase or must be positive. Third law of thermodynamics. At absolute zero, a perfectly crystalline solid has perfect order of its constituent particles. Bioenergetics. Bioenergetics is the quantitative study of energy relationships and energy conversions in biological system. Next is Gibbs free energy. Expresses the amount of energy capable of doing work during a reaction at constant temperature and pressure. When a reaction proceeds with the release of free energy. That is, when a system changes so as to possess less free energy. The free energy change as delta G has a negative value and reaction is said to be exergonic. In endergonic reaction, the system gains free energy and delta G is positive. Now, exergonic and endergonic reactions. Exergonic is a type of reaction that has a negative Gibbs free energy. In this delta G is negative, and the energy of the reactant is higher than that of the product. While endergonic is a type of reaction that has a positive Gibbs free energy. Delta G is positive, and the energy of the reactant is lower than that of the product. Standard free energy change. The standard transformed free energy change, delta G prime naught, is a physical constant that is characteristic for a given reaction and can be calculated from the equilibrium constant for the reaction. Delta G prime naught equals minus RTLN K prime equilibrium. Free energy change. The actual free energy change delta G is a variable that depends on delta G prime naught on the concentrations of reactants and products. Delta G is equals to delta G prime naught plus RTLN, products, upon reactants. When delta G is large and negative, the reaction tends to go in the forward direction. When delta G is large and positive, the reaction tends to go in the reverse direction. And when delta G is equals to 0, the system is at equilibrium. So in this video we discussed about what is thermodynamics, different properties, types of processes, different laws of thermodynamics, then bioenergetics, Concept of Gibbs free energy and other relations.